you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood, and it takes one glimpse and I'll be black out.
Oh yeah?
But whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess. I better get going. Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why did they have to suspect me? They have to do something. Well, she died in your room, dude. Otherwise, everyone will.
execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair.
Can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Okay. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggested that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. So that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay, let's... Can I do the... Well, we gotta go out of here. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of the room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Huh? Looking in the lit roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? No, because... It's a display the stand the sword was on. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica's sword has been added to the truth bullets section in your handbook. So someone's gonna be like covered in gold, right? There's a key in the garden with my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. I mean, probably I did it. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Man, she was gonna sit on her face. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. There are scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right. I was right there in the other room. If I had only heard something,
Wait.
that would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. I know. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you can know.
Well,
Perhaps there was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. So this is a replica. Yeah. Does it mean it was used in an attack somehow? Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath. But, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Yeah, even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you're gonna do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, the notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay.
yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
Ain't exactly in the mood to
What?
build a fucking furniture, right? So, I mean, yours either then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bolts section in your handbook. Well, that's the thing, right? It's the whole, like, yeah. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name. She was investigating the area. But,
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, giggity, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. I played it a little bit on the Vita years ago, Junior Gamer, but it's been a long time, and I didn't ever finish it.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. What? Nodding, she glanced around the room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in here and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth ball section in your handbook. We look at the bed. Okay. Can I not look at the table or what? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like this. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? But he could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a
That
bitch.
dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if
dead.
I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. I mean, kind of got to go in there. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it had said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? There's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bowls section in your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted that deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? That's everything. Okay. Okay. Man, I should not have clicked on her again. Yeah. So we gotta go to...
it would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. says if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? And the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand upward, or her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bold section in your handbook. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayako's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than Ultimate Programmer?
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken. Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Well, once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Well, what the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whoever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought, and apparently struck with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there were some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, so we need to go to Sayaka's. Oh. Why would anyone do that? Yeah, they switched the nameplates. Okay. We need to get that. No, it does not turn into the ring. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Okay, yeah, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyways. I'm sorry, Yaka, I need to borrow this DVD. So, go to the kitchen because we're looking for the kitchen knife, right? It was like a kitchen knife. I don't think there's anything like ghost related in this game. Ina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I'm just kind of hanging around here. Yeah. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. See, there's the kitchen knife. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big and small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh. I wish, okay. Matakuman coin. Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. But coins. So I can buy more things. Okay, we're gonna go ask this girl if she knows anything about that. Because I forget. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, the knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Okay. Hey, by the way, do you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay, where do we go? Where's the trash? Is that over? Oh, that's this way. Okay. I mean, she's not bad looking either. But we have to hook up with Reese's Bay, remember? There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
no, you
No,
can't
no.
go any further.
No one should be on this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
No. No one should be on this point. Only a person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask others.
No, you can't go any further.
Okay. So are we gonna go put this DVD in, I guess? I don't think anything else. Unless there's something in here. I mean, she's very reserved, so we don't know for sure. Reese can tell us how to get her in. Okay. Interested in us. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but it has nothing to do with what's going on. I meant how to get her to bang us, Reese. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I ain't saying nothing. We want to go this. We want to go to the AR or the AV room. We need to see what's on this DVD. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't no rat. I ain't no rat. Okay, I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well, Sayaka. She was there along with her friends. She said she had been so important to her. She was so positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But
then, suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed was even more than that, was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
this
Ultra successful team suddenly fell apart.
None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
The warmth of the spotlight.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Looked for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? There's a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? There's nothing inside. Okay, so we gotta leave here, I think. And then let's go talk to people, I guess. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to
He
me.
probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Ufumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it.
Indeed, but we'll swap on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it.
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you! See if there's anything like in the medical room. Oh, that's... Oh. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Well, where else could anyone be here? Go look in here. We're gonna get like one murder case, and then it's gonna be like 7. Okay. Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh?
Cleaning duty, what is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka or someone else. Anyone but me, really. So was it the glasses guy that was the cleaning duties, she said? I forget. No. They're stuck on walls and shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm looking for people, but yeah. I mean, Reese is pretty awesome. Get a shot. We're trying to figure out who murdered my girlfriend, and I'm playing slots. Got an item. Got an item. Didn't I already have that one? Lucky. Ooh. Got an item. I got a suitcase. Telephone? Got an item. I don't know what it is, but here we are. I was gonna go look down. Maybe I should go to the classroom. I don't know where anyone is. I'm only looking for people, so there's not like. This is the okay. Yeah, that's where I was actually planning on going after the classrooms, but we'll go straight there. We gotta go talk to people. Douche turd. Ayaku, yeah. Can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such.
You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Why do I look like I'm like 3 foot tall on this?
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be a nameplate? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Yeah. It just so happened Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to that key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Yep,